Send and tell me all your thoughts on God, 'cause I really like to meet her and ask her why we're who we are. And tell me all your thoughts on God, 'cause I'm on my way to see her. So tell me, am I very far? Am I very far now? Am I very...
Hey everybody, it's Nate. I just wanted to share a quick little something with you guys here. So a lot of you have probably heard me complain that I wish I had a permanent altar and everything else, and all that I wish I had room for one, and I wish I had a table that was suitable for one. Well, I got one. I don't necessarily have room for it, but yeah. Let me get up here. It's a very short table. It's not very tall, so, which is fine, because I would rather sit on the floor to meditate or what have you. But that's my closet. It's an old gun safe. It was here when we moved into the house. And this is my entertainment center. I don't know if you can see, but I've got the Wi-Fi router and everything in my room. So yeah, basically all the wires are cluttered here, which I'm not very comfortable about, but I mean, for now, this is where it'll stay. I've got, if you look over here, sorry about my nasty cluttered room, this long table I tried to convert into an altar at one point, but it's just too big and too narrow. So I was thinking about maybe scooting all this over and bringing that table over here, and then just basically swapping the tables. But I think that'll be putting my, electronics too far away from the one outlet I have. So that's my problem there. But anyway, so this isn't really put together the way I want it yet. I probably will not have this many candles on there at one time, but I wanted you guys to see everything, and my lights don't actually reach this corner right now, because I had that owl lamp, which also came with the house, which is kind of cool because I collect owls. But anyway, I had that owl lamp here, and I had a dresser here, a small dresser here. And my friend actually just moved into a new house, and she needed dressers. And I said, well, I've got at least one I can give you. And because I never used it. The only purpose I had for it was to hold that lamp right there. And so she said, okay, well, I'll trade you a table so you can still have something to put your lamp on. And I was like, sure, okay. So she said, she gives me this table, and I give her, I swap out for her, and she's like, this table would be perfect for an altar. I was like, oh my gosh, you're right, it would. And so basically I rearranged my room a little bit so that my owl lamp could go there, and that's the new permanent. There's my amethyst chunks that I use for my sacred circle, and my BOS is going to stay there from now on, and that's where I keep all my clothes and stuff. And so yeah, this is where this is going to be for now. I still kind of have to rearrange everything. I like to try and put everything in their designated direction points, I guess. So, and technically right now, this is facing the east. I usually like to face the north. I'm not usually super picky about it, but I mean, me personally, I prefer to make everything directional, with the elements and stuff. I guess that's where I started out in Wicca and everything else. But I still like to keep that over. I just think it gives it a nice order to things. So I'll probably be turning some stuff around. But basically, I'm facing east, which I never usually do. Usually I face north. But because of circumstances, this can't be moved. And this is where this is going to stay. And basically, north is where my bookshelf and everything else is. I guess I could turn that lamp on, but I won't because I hate it. It's ugly. But anyway. So, yeah. This is my new altar, I guess. And I got most of my tools and stuff on here. I know you guys keep hearing my knees pop. I'm sorry. I got all my tools and stuff on here. I've got my Cernunos painting up there. I still have to finish my goddess painting. Right now I've got the goddess doll that Blue August gave to me as a representation. I'll actually show you. Give me a second. I'll show you guys my goddess painting, and I'll show you why I haven't touched it. So I was working really hard on this goddess painting, and then I basically ran into this little issue. She's manly. I definitely need to fix her face. So yeah. That's why, I haven't touched her. I don't think I was I think I was mostly working on her to just kind of get her done. But definitely within the past year, I've actually been more connected with my God. And so, it's the way it is, I guess. But, which is funky because, like, I kind of worked on that because being a Cancer and being a gay man, I did not have a very good relationship with him to begin with. And also, because I am a Baptist convert, or convert, sorry, I hit the thing, but, you'd think, I did have some issues with the whole God aspect and everything, and I did, want to get a very close relationship with my goddess. But, I think that she kind of realized that it was more important for me to come to terms with my relationship with the God. So, she's still there. She still works with me, but, she kind of, like I said, my patron is pretty much Danu. I don't like to give my God and goddess names, but, those are she's the one that came to me. She basically gave me her name, and said, hey, here I am. And I really love when I see other YouTubers and their descriptions about Danu, because I actually did not do hardly any research about her. I heard her name, and I was like, yeah, that sounds right. And then I saw maybe one or two videos of people who recognized Danu as their patron, and the way they described her, which the biggest light bulb that went off in my head was how they described her as being motherly and yet not overbearing. She doesn't suffocate you. Like, she will be there when you need her, but she will always step back and, allow you to grow and allow you to do your own thing. And that's the light bulb that went off in my head. I was like, yeah, exactly. So then I did a little bit of research on her. Right around the time that I heard her name, I actually named my kitten Danu, or Danu, or however you want to pronounce it. So yeah, I've got my kitty who's named after her and everything else. But anyway, so some stuff that's on here. I got my sage and my little shell, which, I know a lot of people don't like to use the shell. I think I mentioned it before. A lot of people don't like to use the shell because of the whole fire and water mixing together and everything else. I don't have a problem with it, but I think that might be because I'm a water sign, and water and fire and earth are the three elements that I'm actually really, really close to. Water being the first, of course. But and I've actually I have quite a few friends who are fire signs. And I think it kind of works a lot like, incense. Incense is kind of, to me, a combination of fire and air. But that's just kind of me. I think that fire and water, they're very hard to get to work together. But because I'm a water sign, it makes sense to me. I mean, if I lived by the sea and was a witch and lived by the sea, if I couldn't find clay or anything like that, I mean, a shell would be a natural thing for me to pick up. So, I don't really have a problem with that. But if you do, that's cool. That's your preference. I got one of the crystals that Meg gave me, the biggest one, for two reasons. A, because it's very pretty and it goes with the decor I have out right now. And B, because I actually have a step up here. These are two separate tabletops. And this is the one that I think I showed you guys once, or mentioned, that I used as my temporary altar. I would take it out and put it on the floor here and put all my tools on it, and then when I was done I'd clean it all up. Well, I thought it would be just a nifty little thing to kind of put that there and have a higher point to that. Let's see, I also got my dragon's eye here that, oh, you can't see it. My dragon's eye that Blue August gave me, or made for me. I should say made for me instead of gave me. And I just dropped it. Oh my gosh. But anyway. And yeah, I got all kinds of goodies on here. I'm not exactly sure what I'll be keeping up here or whatever, but, I got some of my granddad's rings that I wear from time to time to keep him near me and burning myself. Got some owls up there. Got my little owl lamp right there that my ex gave me. So yeah, that's that. Got my sage out. I was actually burning it earlier, but anyway, I gotta finish that painting, my goddess painting, and put everything in order and everything else, but this is my new permanent altar. I'm so excited that I have it, and I use it a lot already. I actually I had to clear it off a little bit because the same friend that gave me that table got me some incense from Walmart the other day, and I'm actually burning the frankincense right now. I've never in my life owned any of these before. Frankincense and myrrh, or myrrh, however you pronounce, I think it's myrrh, right? Anyway, they're very sweet smelling, not like sweet, tasty sweet, but like they're nice. And I'm burning the frankincense, like I said. It's very healing to me, I guess. I like it. It's nice. But, yeah, and that's what I keep my sage in when I'm not using it. So, yeah. That's my new altar. I'm super excited to have it and use it. Uber excited. Thanks for watching, you guys. Blessed be.